Hey, fellow babies, welcome back to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. I'm Michael Pachter, at Michael Pachter on Twitter, which you should be following. If you're not, you're an idiot. Thank you if you are a Patreon patron watching on SIFTD.net. And if you're not, thank you for linking your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch Prime account. We're getting paid for that. It costs you nothing, so please do it. The instructions are below. And again, if you're doing none of that, you've got to follow me on Twitter at Michael Pachter. Let's get to today's question. Our question today from YouTube, from Randall Kennemore. Since all the consoles are sold out everywhere and out of stock online, will Sony and Microsoft ever fully restock their old consoles, or will they just start pushing us toward PS5 and Xbox Series X? How would a strategy like this affect all companies involved? I don't know that what you said is true about PlayStation. I understand that Microsoft is not going to keep making Xbox One units once Xbox Series X launches. And my understanding is they might be winding down production now. So they might actually be just fulfilling inventory fulfilling orders out of inventory. I think it is their strategy to do with the Xbox One what they did with the original Xbox, which was discontinue it the day that they launched the Xbox 360. It kind of forced you into it. But if they did that, they're going to need a lower priced option. I don't see how they can tell consumers your only choice is a $400 console. But I understand they're thinking about that. Sony, I don't know. Sony historically has had 10-year console cycles. They made PS1 till something like 2004. They made PS2 till 2010, a long time. They made PS3 till something like 2017. I think they're going to probably make PS4 till something like 2022 or 3. So it would surprise me. It's just not the way they do business. And Sony is far more global as a game console than Microsoft has been. Sony sells a lot more in Asia, a lot more in Latin America, and at least twice as many in Europe. So, Sony's got a big market, Latin American countries and more emerging market European countries. So I'd really be surprised if they discontinued. Microsoft, on the other hand, they're rich and they can kind of do what they want. So I don't know the answer, but how does it affect them? The business is called razor and razor blade. If you buy a console, you buy a lot of software, and it's the software where they make the money. They get a royalty on the software, and they get a royalty from Xbox Live. And so it's in their best interest to have as many people on their consoles as possible. And the way you get the biggest market is to have segmentation among price points. It's smart to sell a $100 PS1 for 4 years after the PS2 comes out. It's smart to sell a $100 Xbox One for 5 years after the Xbox Series X comes out. But Microsoft doesn't always think the same way as everybody else. So again, it would really surprise me if Sony discontinued. I am hearing that Microsoft's considering discontinuing, and I'm hearing it from supply chain, from the guys who make these things. So again, that decision might not be right, but that's what I'm hearing. Thanks for joining us on Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. Appreciate your patronage if you're a Patreon patron. Appreciate your linking your Amazon Prime account, your Twitch Prime account, and we'll appreciate you following me on Twitter at Michael Pachter. See you tomorrow.